Come on. Give me some love. Hey guys, Neil here. I know a few months back I did a DIY video on a 50 caliber ammo can stove. I was supposed to go on a camping trip with it. I did happen to go. I did record, but for some reason when I got home, I must have formatted all my cards. So I planned on doing another one this winter, but when I took my tent out, the canvas on the back, I guess it got damp for some reason in storage and completely dry rotted out the whole back of the tent. So I ended up buying a new tent, an ultralight tent with an ultralight titanium stove. So I haven't really gone out with the ammo can stove, so I figured, you know what, I promised a video on that stove. I'm in my yard. Usually I'd be in the bush, but I helped a buddy of mine for the last couple of days move, and my back and my knees are killing me. I don't know if it's like old age or what, but so I guess it's better with a little bit of light on the camera, eh? So yeah, we're just gonna do a little video here in my yard, and I don't know. So like I said, I just wanted to show you guys how it worked, and I did do a few modifications to it since my last video, and I will go over those with you. And I'm just gonna stoke the stove there, and I'll be right with you. Okay, this is for modifications that I've done to the stove since my last video. I don't know if you can see it down there, but I put in 5 more air vents at the bottom, just to help regulate this. These holes aren't big enough for air, so when I do try to dampen it down, I literally snuff out the fire. And I also added this little clip where I can lock the door, because I was carrying it the one time, the door opened, I lost all my chimney pipes out. So that's just to lock the door. And because I cut the original handle off the top, I later figured out that, hey, when I want to carry it, it kind of sucks. So I know if I can get down there enough. Yeah, right there. I went to the local hardware store. I got this stainless steel handle, and I ended up riveting it onto the bottom of the stove. So those are just the two modifications that I've done. Other than that, the stove's always worked flawlessly. Like it's been a good stove. Right now I'm not running real good wood in it. My wife does a lot of woodworking, so I got scrap 2x2s and 2x4s, just trying to clear it out of her little workshop that she's got in the basement. Well, eventually what I would like to do to the stove is I would like to actually put a baffle in it, which means inside I'll put another little angle iron or something in here that I can just drop a piece of tin to, so the smoke has to circulate through the whole stove in order to go up, which will trap most of the heat in. Like right now, it's like crazy warm. If I get a thermometer, I got one here. So right now, if you can see that, come on, focus. We're at about -2 degrees Celsius, which is 30 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll just hold this here for a couple seconds there, see what's going on. And just right now, for the short amount of time I've had it there, come on, focus. 10 degrees. Like, I've had my tent, no word of a lie, up to 30 degrees with this. Like I said, I don't like to run the whole spruce, because for some reason it's a pain in the butt to clean after, which is, you know, all the creosote, because all the sap and resin and stuff through it. But I do want to get out and do another trip with it. Yeah, like I said, I do want to get out. I want to do another tenting trip with, ooh, almost knocked that over. Do another tenting hot tent thing with my new tent, which is a One Tigris iron wall teepee. And I really like the tent. I've tried it out a few times. The stove, I actually had to abandon a camping trip last weekend. Actually, it was raining and my wood got wet, and because I was all gathering wood for my outdoor fire, when it started to pour, and by the time I got back, it was too late. My wood got wet, and it's getting too dark to go and get more wood. So I lit my fire outside and had the wood drying around there. Once that was all good, I lit my stove inside, and I ended up having some damp wood that I threw in there, and it started to smoke through the door and all that of the tent, or the stove, and I was getting a little frustrated. So I opened the door, I threw another log in there, and the stove that I got has 3 rods with springs on it. It's like a cylinder stove. It all rolls up, and it's not a bad stove. I kind of threw it in there too hard and actually popped the back panel off, and it dropped down, and it literally flooded my whole entire tent with smoke, and I was wet and miserable. I just, you know what, it was like, I don't know, 9:30, 9:45 at night, and I just, screw it, packed up, headed home, And yeah, so I really want to go back out again. Freaking smoke's creating dark spots and it's making the camera hard to pick me up. But yeah, this is just a little video. Like I said, I wanted to show you guys how it would burn and all that. And so yeah, it's a budget-friendly stove. All it takes is a little bit of time to play around with your air settings and figure out if you got to make more holes or whatnot. I'm definitely not going to get rid of this stove. I do like having the flat top for cooking and stuff, where my other stove, like I said, I got 2 rods across the top to put your pan on. You got to be very careful to center your pan real good for cooking. I'm still not sold on the stove yet. I might just continue packing this, even though it is like 10 pounds, but we'll touch base on another video about that. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. I forgot to mention another thing that I like more about this stove compared to my titanium stove. This has not had any real flame in it now for well over an hour. And not like my titanium stove. This one here is still pushing out the heat. That's one thing about the actual metal as opposed to titanium. Metal retains its heat longer than titanium would. I know people are gonna argue, no, titanium holds their heat longer, this and that, blah blah blah. But I actually went to college for welding and all that good stuff, and well, not really good stuff, but anyway, metal actually retains heat for a long period of time as opposed to titanium. And it's, like I said, it's still putting out quite a bit of heat. And actually, the snow underneath the stove, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's actually not smoking, but vaporizing. So, just a little tip.